What's going on, everybody? It's Professor Zeus, and I'm back with another video. Um, I just really started taking content creation a little bit more serious, specifically on the YouTube side. I really just use my Instagram as more of like my personal branding, and that's a little bit more of an easier way for people to reach out to me. But I'm going to start really turning my YouTube up because I just came across some information that I think might just change the game, whether that's content creation, video podcasting, whatever. I just stumbled upon this news. It's on Forbes that really just might change the game. Netflix is considering a bold new play in the creator economy. For content creators, the digital landscape has never been more fragmented or more full of opportunity. Now, a new player is considering entering the scene. Netflix is reported to be setting its sight on the booming video podcast market. This move could alter the economics of digital content creation, offering new monetization pathways and access to Netflix's global audience of over 300 million subscribers. If you know me, if you're a friend of mine, I've been telling everybody for like the last month, I don't care what you got going on, start a YouTube channel and just talk. If you watch my other videos from the journey, I'm always telling people like, yo, all I do when I'm out, I try not to even listen to music. I just record what I'm doing and just give my own insight, like just my own thoughts, trying to monetize my free time. And then news like this happens. This can alter, like this ultimately can change the game for everybody. You know what I mean? Because if you got a podcast, right, you're probably on YouTube or Spotify, and a majority, think about it like this: YouTube is one of the highest ranking search engines. YouTube is a search engine on the planet right now, but the monetization model that YouTube has, maybe it's not that great. You feel me? On YouTube, you're basically at the algorithm. You're basically at the mercy of the algorithm at AdSense. So now that I'm really getting in tune with my YouTube and stuff like that, you had to make an AdSense account. You know how the money gets funneled in, depending on how many views you're able to, garner up and things like that. So you really can't control your ad inventory and conversions of people following you and subscribing, views and different things like that. It's not really, that's not you're not control of that. And honestly, you're competing with literally everything else on YouTube. There's a lot of content on YouTube. There is a lot of content on YouTube, from music videos to gaming content, streaming, cooking videos, reaction videos, like everything's on YouTube, right? But Netflix, from this article, it's like they're trying to come with a different approach. So think about Netflix, right? That subscription model that they have, you don't have to worry about demonetization if you say the wrong thing, or having advertiser friendly content. Like a lot of my videos that I post, they say I can't even run ads because it's election or it's political content. I'm just trying to give I'm just trying to give you an opinion of how I feel. It's not even I'm not advertising anybody. I'm just expressing my personal self, But with Netflix, they're going to be bringing kind of like a more stable and predictable revenue model to the table, right? But you do have the thing where you can on YouTube, you can have like similar to like a close friends or subscription model, but I don't know if a lot of people actually use that model. I do see some people with YouTube use them, but I don't see it that often, right? And Netflix now, right? If you think about it, most people who are running podcasts and things like that, the production cost for podcasts that you are doing, because you are the content creator, is going to be way lower than Netflix's usual content. So maybe $1,000 per episode versus like a Netflix original content, a Netflix original show, film, any Netflix original content is like $1 million per whichever episode or whichever movie that they got going on. So that means they have a little bit more wiggle room to experiment more and probably be able to take more risks with new creators and, still keep their margins heavy. If you look at Netflix's last earnings call, they went crazy. That's why they upped the price. It's like they're the big dogs. You feel me? The price of the brick went up. You know what I'm saying? So Netflix kind of has a little bit more leverage to play this game. And if you really think about it, something that Netflix has that no other platform really has right now is enormous library of shows and movies, right? So just imagine having your own podcast that is like reviewing what Ozarks or Stranger Things with the actual show creators or the cast members, or have like deep dive discussions with Friends or The Office or Money Heist or something like Lupin. You know what I mean? Shows that keep finding new audiences on Netflix. So it's not really just content creation. It's like content synergy. You know what I mean? It's not just you're creating content. You're synergizing with the other content that's out there. So from a creator standpoint, if you've been creating content for a while or you're just getting new to it, this could be a huge game changer. Now you're getting access to a premium platform because Netflix isn't just a regular streaming service. They're known for quality. Some shows, you know what I mean? And if you're on Netflix, that could elevate your brand tenfold. You'll be able to reach a global audience that's already willing to pay for the content. So these aren't just going to be like casual viewers. These are committed subscribers. I ask you guys all the time, like, hey, at the end of my videos, like, subscribe. We're on our way to however many followers I got at the time. But I love you guys, but you get, there's thousands of content out there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might just be like, hey, Professor, I'm not feeling it right now. And you might, look elsewhere. But with Netflix, these guys are committed. Like, I'm paying the bag. I want to see what's on here. And if you are chosen to be like on the Netflix platform, imagine having access to Netflix resources, like a Netflix production set. Like right now, I'm in my office. You know what I mean? But imagine if I had access to Netflix coming here and shooting this same video that I'm doing, but with a Netflix budget behind me. Professional studios, top tier equipment, collaborating with other Netflix content creators. You know what I mean? But that cross media synergy, I think that's the one right there. Like having your podcast, or even what I'm doing right now, analyzing the news and just discussing topics and different things like that. It could lead to a Netflix show. That'd be crazy. That'd actually be really crazy. Or, you know what I mean? The possibilities are really endless right now. So content creation is not going anywhere. And I really think people need to use this time to open their minds and understand that we are the news. There's like no more cable news. We are the ones who got to put out this content, right? So now, if you think about it from the YouTube perspective, they've been the dominating force in the video space for such a long time, but I think Netflix is really going to bring some type of competition if they're really serious about going forward with this. So YouTube might need to step their game up, especially when it comes to creator monetization and stuff like that. Um, we might be able to see in the future YouTube offer better revenue splits, probably a little bit more control over the advertising, what you want to advertise, not just any random Hyundai commercial, or you know what I mean, stuff that you can say like, yeah, I support this. I'm more willing to have this ad go on during my video. Or they might YouTube might try to do some change their policy and be like, oh, if you're on YouTube, we might put a clause in the agreement and say you can't even jump to Netflix. That'd be crazy. That would be extremely crazy. But yeah, Netflix really has the potential to, kind of bring a whole new era into the content creation space. And whether you've been making content now, or you're just now getting into the game, I advise you right now, get into the game right now. Like, do not wait. Do not wait. There's so many open opportunities, and I keep telling you guys, all these technological advancements, all these technological opportunities, information is key. What you do with the information is extremely important. How are you going to implement it? What are you going to do with the information? Are you just going to, oh yeah, that's cool, that's cool? Are you going to act? I keep telling you guys, 2025 will be a great year. It just won't be easy. So what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Right? All you have to do is sit here in front of a camera and speak your mind in a positive and respectful manner. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? And create an audience. Not even an audience, a community. Right? That's the whole reason behind the You and I Verse channel. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about Netflix getting into this space? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? If you're already in the content creation space, would you love to see yourself on Netflix? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like if you haven't already. Send this to somebody who might have some interest in it. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're on our way to 300 subscribers. We are taking it the humble route. And always, always remember, it's You and I Verse for a reason. I teach you, you teach me, and we both take what we taught each other and learn from each other and apply it to what's going on. That's the only way life can keep going on. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.